flirting with no fucking half midget fucking. You know that nigga's a cop. Electro G is a cop. Electro G is a cop. No. I was trying to befriend him because I wanted to find out if he was law enforcement, and now I know. He's using her fucking chat to get Jaguar right intel because he's a motherfucking federal informant and an agent. Why don't y'all understand that there's real law enforcement on this fucking app?
Underneath the neon lights, he walks along the beat. Detective shades and tailored suits, hiding in the heat. But when the night is falling and the city starts to hum, he's the shadow on the corner, the enforcer on the run. Every day he's living on the edge, a secret world that no one knows. When the sirens fade away, he's just a man who's got to play the role. He's sorry, Electro G. He's got the moves, he's got the style, he's got the mystery. From the dark alleys to the midnight streets, he's the lawman you never see.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I am back. What's up, Star Wars Dad? We got Danny Berry Sports Highlights. How you doing, my brother? Yeah, I was getting some shit off my chest, and I was frustrated when I first went out. And actually, I think it was very therapeutic for me to jump onto YouTube and listen to you guys and hear what you had to say to me. Hey, Jed, you might be better off renting a riding lawnmower to take down those weeds. But you see how bad? What's up, Batman? How you doing, brother? But you see, did you guys get a chance to see how bad the weeds were? It's just really. And I just can't do it by myself. I mean, once upon a time, I would have done it, but I would have done it. I just don't got that. I don't got that in me no more. So I got to pay somebody to do it. And I got limited funds coming in. And like I said, you guys, helped me out a lot. But I can't depend on y'all to pay for that shit for me, man. Bruce, how you doing, brother? Bruce Gas in the house. You know what? John, why do you keep trying to involve me in some shit you know I'm not going to pin the tail on the jet? That was Katie. What a fucking lady, huh? It's not that, the thing is, it's not about cutting grass. It's about, put it this way. I need, the last bit of the weeds that I cut, I needed an axe to get through the roots, to get them fuckers cut. Seriously. Those weeds are that big. Salute to you, my brother. What we got here? What Star Wars Dad saying? If I was in New Mexico, we can get those weeds down in no time. But you're not in New Mexico, man. You're over there in that state where they got flying roaches. You like to call them palmetto bugs. Fuck that. They're flying roaches. Disgusting. So Remy, the gas-powered riding lawnmower would do it, you say? Hey guys, if you hear music in the background, that is the music I wrote for Tulip, my duck that died a couple years ago. I wrote that for her, so that's a salute to my dog, my duck, Tulip.
Shameless self-promotion. Shameless.
Yes, it is a shameless self-promotion. Yes. Oh, you've done it before, and it takes down those. You know, those are what do you call them? The tumbleweeds, and the little stickers that they got on them. They call them goat heads out here. They're also known as burrs. Those fucking things, man, they are sharp. I got my camera working again. Look at the mess here. It's the right there is the new air conditioner that we bought for the room. And right now the house is a bit of a mess, but it is what it is. I turned the camera off already. 20 acres, goddamn. I had a problem with 1 acre. I can't imagine owning 20. Bruce, you're trying to get me landed in the hospital, aren't you? I ain't saying that shit. And besides, we just went grocery shopping, you know, and I usually help out with cleaning up the area. Bruce Gadd's trying to get me all fucking either divorced or killed. I thought you were my boy, Bruce. What the fuck? You my boy, Blue? You're so full of shit, Bruce. Hold on a second. You are so full of shit, Bruce. She'll fuck you up, man. Stop even talking that shit. Bruce said, I blacken my wife's eyes. She leaves the house. She leaves a messy house. But God damn it, Bruce. That was funny. So yeah, if you're coming in late, this is the second live I do. I came on the bitch because I've been trying to get people to work on my property and fix some stuff up. And I didn't finish telling you the rest of the story. So the guy that I had originally to do the yard, I was going to actually have him do the whole acre for $1,200, right? But I wanted him to start on the inner yard, on the privacy yard. So I don't get a hold of him for 2 days. Until yesterday, I finally get a hold of him, right? After I put a bad review on his website and shit like that. And I said the guy never showed up, blah, blah, blah. And then he messages me back, says, I had a family emergency. I'm in Mexico City. So now I feel like a shit. Should I feel like a shit? Honestly?
No.
Because Katie says no. But I kind of felt bad because I was so angry and I talked so much shit like, what the fuck?
I should have communicated with you better. Don't feel like shit.
Yeah, Remy, that's what I thought. I didn't think it was a bad price either. But yeah, he said that he was in Mexico City on an emergency, so I felt bad. Katie said don't feel bad, and I understand where she's coming from. But he said he won't be able to be here until the 28th. So he won't be back until the 28th. So I told him, the day before my birthday. So I don't want to worry about that shit on my birthday. So I did leave him a message. If I find someone else to do at the same price that you offered, If I can find the same price or better, I'm gonna take them up. I'm gonna pay them, man. No, Raider, I didn't pay anything. I didn't put no down payment, and luckily I didn't. Yeah, I didn't put no down payment. But I'm gonna go a step further, Raider, and I don't know how much this will piss him off or piss him because all this shit happened. Ain't nobody getting the down payment. I'm not paying until the job is done. I'll show them I got the money. I'll pull the cash out, but they ain't getting shit until the job's done. Because I'm not playing this fucking game anymore. Am I right for doing that, or will I not? Will I not have people work? Babe, I know you think I'm fine. I'm asking them what they think. Because when I had the fence made, when I had the guy that came out to do the fence, he wanted enough money to buy the materials. So I gave him the money for the materials, and then the guy that I had work on the who was it? Hold on a second. The guy that I had do the plumbing for us, to hook up the house with the plumbing and shit, he wanted 60% up front. Remy, I don't know if the guy has any workers. I know that he's got a legit work site and he does do a lot of work. But I doubt he's kind of old, man. He looks older than me. I don't think he does the work by himself. I don't know. He might, but you know, I know that the guy that did the fence, he did 500 feet of fencing by himself. I think that's 500 feet. No, I think it's 1,500 feet of fencing. Sorry. No, Jelly. All I got is a weed whacker, an axe, a machete, a shovel, a really small fucking rake, and that's it. As far as stuff for weeds and shit like that.
You want me to turn it down?
But you know what? I just came from Lowe's, and like Remy was saying, you could actually rent those ride-on lawnmowers. Raider, let me read this. Hold on a second. Raider says, if I didn't pay anything and it didn't hear back, I would move it along. I wouldn't have given a bad comment because there's reasons. I know, that's what made me feel bad, Raider. That exactly is what made me feel bad, because I was angry and he never called me back, so I did that out of sheer fucking anger. And I felt bad later that I did it, and then he, you know, because he said he was on a family emergency. But in the same token, though, he could have at least communicated something to me. Because I did talk to him the day that he was supposed to be here in the project, and he told me that they were going to be there, that they were going to show up after 6 p.m. So, and I talked to him that morning, and he didn't talk to me the rest of the day. Oh shit, wait a minute. I gotta fix something. Raider don't got mods. Give me a second, Raider. I gotta fix this mod situation with you. There you go, Raider. Sorry about that, brother. I didn't know you didn't have mods. So anyway, that's been the gist of my day. Mad about last night. Mad about shit not working out this morning. Mad about dude not showing up Monday. I just been fucking. I've been a grumpy old man lately. Just a grumpy old man. Oh wow, Jelly, you got a problem with your fuel pump on the Escalade? Yeah, I got a mechanic too, but you got to get the car up there though. And I get it, Raider. I know what you're saying, man. And thank you. Now you're making me feel even worse. That's fucked up, Raider. Why you gonna make me my conscience work even worse against me, man? Star Wars says I have a 0-turn mower that take care of that. Only if you were closer. No, man, I ain't moving to Florida, man. Flying roaches, swamp puppies. What's up, Carl? How you doing? Yeah, man, flying roaches and swamp puppies are not for me. Swamp puppies are alligators, guys, or whatever, whatever they fucking are. Dinosaurs. fucking Raider, man. Did you throw a couple waters in the freezer? Here, let me do it. Give me a second, guys. We're going to throw some water in the freezer. I'll be right back. Actually, let me do this before I do that. If anyone wants to come up and join and join me on the panel, you're more than welcome to. There's the link. You can let me know how much of a shit I was, Raider, by cussing that guy out and giving him a bad review. Because I know you're going to do that. What's up, guys? How you doing? We got Brian Harkin and Batman in the house. How y'all doing?
Yo,
Yo, how you doing?
how you doing, Batman?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of a dick move of me to fucking leave a bad review when I got. What do you think? Was it a big dick move or no? I'm asking the gentleman.
It depends. It's kind of a.
I think a review on anything's a personal matter. It's your feelings on it. You know what I mean? So, somebody else could go have a different experience on, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I think a review is a personal matter. So
Because
you know.
I figured, why wouldn't he get a hold of me then? It took 2 days for him to get a hold of me, finally. And it wasn't until after I put the review up there. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, your experience was he's meant to, you know, be at a place, you know what I mean? Certain place and time he was meant to get in contact with you. He didn't. Right? So, you know, you put up a review, and as soon as you put up the review, right, then he gets in contact with you, right? So, to me, it meant like you were in his thoughts, you know what I mean? Right?
Right.
But he didn't really matter until, you know, he saw, until he saw the consequences of not doing what he was supposed to do, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So.
because if it was me, here's my thing. When I worked, I always went above and beyond. Whenever I worked, I always went above and beyond to try to satisfy the customer. You know, because I was a manager, I was a delivery driver, I did all kinds of work. I used to drive tow truck. At one point in time, I was a bouncer, and I was also a bounty hunter. I did a lot of shit, but I always went above and beyond.
A bounty hunter?
Customer was taken care of.
I didn't know you're a bounty hunter. That's cool.
Yeah, no, it was I didn't have the bounty hunter's license. I worked with my friend who had the bounty hunter's license. He had me with him as backup, so I wasn't legit the bounty hunter. My friend was.
Okay.
And I went on jobs with him. So that's let me make sure I clear that up. You know, I wasn't Dog the bounty hunter.
Okay.
Yeah, back when I was younger, I used to clean pools and clean yards.
Yeah, I've done. I used to work. I used to work in a freaking milk factory. I did that for like 3 years on and off.
My friend Rob, God rest his soul. He used to work at what was it? What's the milk company out here? It was downtown. Can't remember the name of it. It's a major milk company.
Yeah.
And he worked in Albuquerque downtown. He hated that job.
Oh, I hated my job too. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It wasn't the job per se. I could do the job, right? It was the freaking people running the place I hated. You know what I mean? The work wasn't. You know what I mean? So, you know, the thing about going into work, right, is, you know, well, if you're going into actual people you get on well with, you like, you know, you do better.
Oh yeah, if you get along or you're friends with the other employees, work can go by easy. If you,
I had no problem with the other employees. It was the freaking bosses. You know.
Yeah.
One of them was a jackass. Me and him nearly came to blows a few times. You know, I managed to hold myself back, but he was an asshole, and he was my direct boss too. He wanted me to hit him so he could fire me on the spot. So he did.
When I was managing for a pizza shop, because I managed the way I did, I didn't hire my friends as delivery drivers because they didn't. I told them straight up because I could tell my friends that you don't fit in with the crowd that I'm selling to, so I can't hire you. Now, if I said that to a regular person that didn't know me, I could have gotten all kinds of trouble for that year, for saying that shit.
Yeah. All right, times have changed, though. You couldn't say that now.
No, you can't say that shit now. No.
You can't say, right.
I get away with today what I got away with when I was a manager. No fucking way.
Here's the thing. None of us could get away with what we used to be able to get away with. Tell you the truth. Things we used to be able to say, and just harmless jokes, right? I knew a guy, right? That worked down in Dublin for 2 years. He got sued because he said there's a girl in the office, Rachel, right? But he was talking about a TV character, girl called Rachel, and he said that Rachel's hot. She sued his ass for saying
really?
that. Yeah. This was what, about 15 years ago? For just saying, she also took him up for sexual assault for that, I couldn't believe it. He
Yeah,
was talking about a TV character.
yeah. The things that I did as a manager, the things I did as a manager, I did to get the store up and running and in the black, because the store was in the red, $1 million in the red when I took over the store. So the first thing I had to do was find the thieves that were stealing food, and then I had to find the people that were giving food away, and then I had to make better product and make sure that the customers were happy. And the only way to do that is to make sure that I had good looking front end assistants. The people that were at the front door, at the register. I made sure I had good looking women up there. You can't do that today. I made sure that the delivery drivers were aesthetically pleasing. You can't do that today.
No, you can't.
That makes people want to order more. If you got a pretty girl delivering to you, delivering pizzas, or you got a handsome dude delivering pizzas, people will order more. And then of course I also put the door hangers up. A door hanger is the advertisements that you find on your door, on your doorknobs at your house whenever people want to have sales on and shit like that. So I did a lot of that.
Yeah, Air Johnny John Supra is nice motor. So it is. So it is.
My grandfather he owned a store in Chicago back when I was a little kid. I used to help him out, and it was crazy. The people that would come in, you get people that the milk was spoiled or the thing, this and that, and they would argue with you and stuff, and we would be like, what? And it's just crazy people.
Here's what I used to love, because this is the type of manager I was, right? You get a call, people are going to try to scam for free pizzas, and it's going to happen, right? The calls that I used to love was that I found hair in my pizza. All right, now, if they would have left it at I found hair in my pizza, they would have gotten a free pizza from me, not a problem, right? Because it could happen. But when they call in specifically saying that they found a pubic hair in their pizza, you got my attention now. Excuse me, but are you a connoisseur of pubic hairs? Are you like a professional pubic
What
hair?
the America Pizza? That bullshit.
So,
Oh my God! Hey,
So, hey, what's up, Seneca? How you doing, brother? So, how exactly do you know that that's a pubic hair? Please explain with great detail.
smells bad. What? I don't know. I ordered pubic hair and pineapple. I didn't get the pubic hair. Fuck me.
But yeah, when I get stupid calls like that, you best believe they're not getting free pizza.
Yeah.
And then there was the occasional that why does your pizza look like it was spit on? Okay, if your pizza looks like it was spit on, why would you want another pizza from the same place?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Things are automated now, right? When I used to be a delivery driver, right? Well, basically my job was just basically delivering parcels, right? You know, mainly from Amazon, right? You get a lot of people phoning in, and everything now is automated. You know, like when I left the job, it got to the point where everything was automated. You know, like scanned, right? Like they could tell you that the parcel was delivered, right? But you know, there was a point when I was driving where our company, not everything was automated, like everything was handwritten. You get people phoning in saying the parcel was not delivered. You know, trying to get reimbursement from the company. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
But you know you delivered that parcel. You know what I mean? Now they can't get away with that. You know, it's funny what people, you know, try to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you always get that.
See, I was real strict with my drivers. I was strict with my crew because my crew was usually the highest paid crew in the city that I was assigned in that store. Usually. But I was very strict. Like whenever we had a credit card order, they paid for the order online, or so not online, but they paid with a credit card over the phone. See, I would tell the drivers, I want a signature on that receipt. If you do not bring me back a signature on that receipt, you're paying for the pizza.
Yeah.
You know, and the drivers did not want to pay for the pizza, and I would make them pay for the pizza. So because if you have a signature, that means the person received the pizza. Someone had to sign for it. And I made sure that my drivers collected the signature from the owner of the credit card. Now, yes, you do run into, at that time, I'm talking about 18, 19 years ago. At that time, you know, you did have people that would buy pizzas for other people. Yes.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Yeah.
That's when I'll let it slide and I let somebody sign at the door for the pizza. But I want a signature so there is proof that someone received the fucking pizza.
Oh yeah. Like, everything. When I was driving, everything was signed, right? You know, like, but even though people, you know, tried to pull the scam, you know, my parcel was delivered in the wrong, you know, like wrong place. I'm like, how do you know it was delivered in the wrong place? You just said it wasn't delivered. You know what I mean? Like, so, or it must have been delivered in the wrong place. You know,
right?
Like, so people try to pull that scam, right? Yeah. Then they ask for the company for reimbursement. You know, they go on Amazon, then they look for a refund, or wherever they bought the parcel. Do it all the time. Now they can't get away with it.
Well, here's the horror stories that happen now. Right now, you got delivery drivers that are so fucking emboldened. Now, let me tell you, like, if any of my drivers did this, they would have been fired on the spot. But one guy one time delivered to my house, and it was not for me; it was for Melissa. Delivered them, and he stood there, gave Melissa shit about either the amount of a tip, the lack of a tip, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But made Melissa uncomfortable. You got these motherfuckers out that are emboldened. See, I don't like pre-tipping. I don't like that where it makes you tip before they even get there. I'd rather tip them after the service is done. You get here on time, I'm gonna give you cash. You'll get cash tip.
The thing is, right? Ireland, we don't tip. You know, drivers not like the way it works here, right? Is you get an hourly wage for your work, right? I know America's big on tipping, right? So you know, but here it's an hourly wage, so tipping is, you know, they try to take that away from the customer. But now I'm seeing these. You walk into a restaurant, whatever, right? And you see these machines. You know, where you order your food, you put in your debit or credit card. You know, like a friend of mine was telling me I forget where he went to, right? But it was machine, right? So he put in, and the 10%, the 20%, or the 30% tip, right? The 10% and the 20% wasn't working, so it was only 30% tip. And before he was able to order his food, he had to tip 30% of the meal. That's before he ordered the food. So it would add up the meal and take out 30% of the tip.
That's bullshit right there.
I know. That's what they're doing now with these machines. So there's some of them. You go tip 10 or 15.
No, I don't like that. And here's the thing. Like when I drove for Uber, right? I wouldn't do the Uber Eats. I did it like 3 times. I didn't like doing it, right? So I'm doing that right thing again. So I refused to do the Uber Eats. But then I started seeing what these Uber Eats drivers were doing, and when Melissa told me about what was going on there and stuff like that, it bothered me. Because you should not automatically deserve a tip. Now, let me explain this. A waitress at a restaurant, they do not get minimum wage. If people didn't know that, let me repeat that. A waitress at a restaurant, any waitress on average do not make the minimum wage. They might make half minimum wage or even 1/3 minimum wage.
Well, here's the thing here. It's legal here.
Let me finish this up.
Yeah.
So when it comes to waitresses and waiters, I tip them. Now, depending on how good the service is, how big the tip they get. Yeah. Now, in my opinion, a delivery driver, does not deserve the same amount of tip as a waitress or a waiter. Not by a long shot, because number one, they're starting off their pay much higher than a waiter or a waitress. Yeah. They're getting at the very least minimum wage. They're getting paid to use their car. So I don't give them that 18%. Fuck that. They're not a waiter. They're delivering pizzas. They're getting a decent hourly rate. Do they deserve a tip? If they get the food to me in a reasonable amount of time, and they act a certain way, if they are polite and they get the food to me, I have good service, I'll give them a tip. But in no way, shape, or form, in my honest opinion, do they deserve the same tip as a waiter or a waitress. No,
I agree.
I don't
agree.
like the fact that they put 18% of their. No, drivers do not deserve 18% tip.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? In this country, I hate this country. Right? I hate the way a lot of it's run. I do got to give it to them, like waitresses here and all that there, and like they do get the minimum wage. You know, at least the minimum. You know, so you know that's something I do like on it at least. You know, so.
What's up, K Money in the house?
Hey,
How you doing, K Money?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Are you going to chew me up my opinion on drivers versus waiters and waitresses?
I think they should receive 100% of the tips.
No. No, you're not understanding. This is what I said. Waitresses and waiters, they don't even make minimum wage.
Nope.
They make 1/3 minimum wage or less. Mm-hmm. So they deserve that 18 to 20 to 22% tip. They deserve it. But in no way, shape, or form do I feel a driver who's getting paid at the very least minimum wage, but it's usually above that. All right, they're getting paid. They're getting paid per trip. You should give them a tip, but not the amount of tip that a waiter or waitress makes. No.
Agreed.
They're just driving.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, me too.
And mind you, I drove for a living, and I understand. But you know, the attitude of a lot of these drivers now, they won't take runs unless there's a tip on there already. Like, go fuck yourself. People might want to just give you a cash tip.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I do not believe in tipping ahead of time. Although there's been a lot of instances where they give you no choice but to do that, and I hate
Yeah.
that.
Some farts. That's the way the world is, man.
I know.
But there, EJ, right? I only came up for a wee, but I gotta go. My nephews are staying tonight. I'm gonna play some PlayStation with them. So
Oh, hey, no, thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for hanging out.
No worries.
I wasn't even expecting to stream today, man. To be honest,
Yeah.
I was just angry and I needed to get my frustration out, and I just wanted to fucking rant and vent and shit. And you guys, doing it, you guys calmed me down because I was pissed off earlier.
yeah, I get that.
Nothing
I get-
happened right, you know.
I get weeks like that where I'm pissed off. Not days, man. Hey, but here, I'll see you guys later. And EJ, thanks for having me on.
Have a great time, man. Have a good time with your nephew. Have fun,
Hey.
man.
You'll probably beat me in some UFC, but whatever.
Take it easy, bro.
All right, have a good one, guys. Peace.
You too. Peace.
I know, Raider, it's not illegal. They do get paid less than minimum wage. It's in the service industry, and I don't know why that happens, but it does. Waitresses and waiters do not get minimum wage. They get far below. They get 1/3 minimum wage, and it's legal.
Yep, they get the shit in the stick for sure.
Yeah, they do. They do get the shit out of the stick, and this is why I believe in them getting at least a tip, man. 18% is the bare minimum you should do for a waiter or waitress, but but a driver who's getting minimum wage and expecting some sort of tip without you even knowing what kind of service he's gonna get, no. Don't force me to tip somebody before they give me their work. No, thank you.
Right. And I feel the exact same way. It shouldn't be expected. If you want to leave a tip, that should be an option on our part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's option.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, no, was it DoorDash or was it Uber Eats or did that? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But it really sucked because she felt uncomfortable as fuck when the driver literally chewed her out, either about the amount of the tip or lack of tip. Let's just say positive. And one night I got $50 tips on $75. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Thank you, Jelly. I appreciate it. Make sure you check out Jelly's channel there. Check out the videos, like and subscribe, all that good stuff.
Hey Jed, do you have that video that she put up of that song?
Do I have? No, I don't have the video on here right now. I just got home. Why?
Because I was gonna see if you could play it for the people in the chat if they haven't heard it or whatever.
Let's see. It's on her channel, right?
Yeah.
Give me a second. She streamed it on a live, right? Or is it a video? No, let's see.
And I told her she's all natural at that one, man.
Hold on. So let me see if I can get this working. Let me stop my music. Stop that. Here we go. All right, this one. Let's see if this works.
I got you in my scope. This bullet coming, ain't no stopping it. I can be the underdog.
Can you hear that?
World, I'm on top of it.
Thunder started at 4:59.
Hmm?
Ready playing?
Yeah.
Playing?
Can you guys hear it in the chat?
Yeah.
Bit off more than you could chew. That's not on me, boo. That's all you. I stand alone, don't need a step, break you off.
Wait, what the fuck?
Fucking best. The smart bet is in me, cause I'll serve you up roasted. Burn, third degree, I've been savage since fucking birth. Talking about I roast you in the middle earth. Oh, that bitch try to chase her youth. Mad at me, cause I told the truth. You can't run from that. No matter what you do, I wasn't crying. The recordings over a cartoon. That was you. That man didn't want you, and it's plain to see. You stepped in big shit fucking with me. So, Melanie Jones, leave it alone. Nick Nack, Patty Whack, throw that bitch a bone. You a stalking ass bitch, and it's plain to see.
So I want. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. God damn it. Hold on. Sorry about that. Now I want you to go check out Jelly's channel because Jelly's got a little competition going. Check out her channel, check out her songs, and see what you can do about supporting her. Jelly, please throw your link up there. If you can, throw your link up there and show her some support, show her some love. I believe there's like some sort of song battle going on between her and one or two other people. We got to make sure Jelly comes up on top. Jelly, all the people involved gifted, but I got to say, Jelly just came out a little hard. Jelly
Oh
came out
yeah.
a little hard. A little hard.
She came out swinging, y'all. Jelly don't play, bro. I tell you what, man. She worked hard on that song, and she made it good.
Now, I don't know. I got to say this. I don't got a dog in the fight, but Jelly's like my little sister.
Mhm.
You know, I'm going to show her love. And she got some talent. Go show her some love. You know, but it is what it is.
Man.
But that being said, though, I gotta shut this down because I got shit that I gotta get done. I'm actually gonna work on the yard a little bit, as much as I don't.
Don't do too much now. You got help. You got help coming on the way.
I know what I gotta do is work on the one by the fence because it's if I let it grow anymore, it's gonna warp the fence and the dogs will be able to get out. I don't want that to happen.
I got you. All
I
right.
definitely work on the one by the fence.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Much love, much respect.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out and listening to me bitch and holler. And
Thanks again for letting me come up here.
Batman, you're always welcome, brother. And you know you too, brother. Yeah, all you guys are welcome up here. Even my trolls can get up here. They just have to
All right. Thank you, Electro. Much love, man.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Yeah. Have a good one. All right.